Hey bosses, hey bosses, hey bosses, hey, welcome back to another Boss Creations production. Today in the studio, we are going to be working on a rush order. Yes, you heard me right, a rush order. So currently it is now 8 a.m. in the morning, and I am needing to be able to drop this off by 4 o'clock this afternoon. So what I did was, when I came home from work last night, at 2 a.m., I went ahead and cut all of the vinyl that I needed. Luckily, it was only 7 shirts, one color, simple design. So it didn't really take me that long to cut and weed it. But I did that last night before I went to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. Went to bed, woke up this morning, took my children to camp, and now I am freshly back to the house, 8 a.m., and I'm pressing these before I go to my morning job because I do have Sephora to go to later on tonight. And these need to be dropped off, like I said, by 4 o'clock. So I need to drop these off before I go to my second job. That is how much of a rush order this is. So I'm taking you guys along with me during this rush order scenario that I have going on right now. So what we're doing is this lady has a trip planned for this Saturday. Currently, it is Thursday. So she has a trip planned for this Saturday to go out of the country. She's going to Jamaica and they're going to be celebrating. I'm not sure if it's an uncle or a cousin or a brother or what, but a 60th birthday party for a gentleman in her family. So, and she wants them to have matching shirts. So we are doing 60th birthday crew on 6 shirts and a special shirt for the birthday boy. Man, sorry. So what you see me doing now is just the easy, which pretty much all of this is easy. Like I said, it's one color. It's white shirts with gold lettering. So, all we're doing right now is just pressing them. And for some reason, I did most of these, 3 of them off camera, and I wanted to do 3 of them on camera just to make it a nice short sweet video because most of it is repetitive anyway. But the first 3 came out perfectly fine, but I adjusted my temperature on my heat press after those first 3, and I don't know what's going on, but it wasn't lifting my like it was taking longer for it to set in to the shirt. So I readjusted it, waited back for it to heat up, and now we are good. Just cutting off some straggly pieces of string or whatever. So now we're good. But I was kind of, that part kind of baffled me a little bit. Like, wait, we were just fine not too long ago when I was doing this off camera. And as soon as I got on camera, we started having problems. But that was because I had readjusted some things. So now I put it back to where it was, and now we can continue on. So now this is going to be the birthday shirt, which I kind of like the way this one came out. I like the way it read. It's for a 60-year-old guy, so we couldn't go too modern, but I didn't want to go too old school. So we kind of went a little vintage, if you get my drift. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. I'm going to use the t-shirt ruler, my t-shirt ruler, because um just to give you guys a different scenario on how I normally catch my center, I either press the middle, fold it in half and do a middle press so I can have a line, or I use my ruler, or sometimes depending on the design, I eyeball it. So it all depends on just that particular day that I'm working on what I decide to do. But everything started moving a little better once I readjusted back up my temperature. I had dropped it down, but I should have stayed it at the 360 mark. So I am pressing at 360 temp for 30 seconds for my time. So now we're getting into the last couple of sets. The last set. And as you guys saw, I split it in two, folded it in two, and gave myself the crease. Now I'm going to grab the design. I'm going to press it on. Like I said, I didn't want to go too new school, but I didn't want to go too old school. So I went vintage. Although vintage is kind of old school, it still worked out well. So when I was putting the design down, I noticed that there were some negative areas of the design that I did not weed out. So I had to go in and weed them out. So that is a tip for you guys. Be careful and make sure you guys get all those little negative areas. Do a double check of your work so you don't go ahead and press down something that you did not want to press down, right? So, so now we're going to press. Like I said, I like this little saying. I don't remember where I got this SVG from. I believe it was off of Creative Fabrica or somewhere. I'm not sure. I've had it for a little while. I have a whole lot of designs on my computer, so I just went looking. Built 60 years ago. All parts are original and most still in good working order. A little, a little humor to go along with the birthday, you know. Everything works out cool. So, okay, with that extra piece that you just saw me do, in the process of me weeding this out last night, being that it was 3 o'clock in the morning, I weeded out the wrong sections. So what I did this morning was go back in, recut out that one little section and added it to it as I was pressing it. So a little fixing of a mistake instead of reprinting off and wasting the vinyl. Just fix that one little middle section. I love the way this came out. All right, y'all. Now we finna go to the table and package them all up. I set them all out so I could do my pictures, and everything is all done for social media. Now we're gonna go ahead and add them into the cellophane bags and put them in a big bag. This is a local delivery. That is why I was able to do a rush order, because it will be hand delivered to the client at 4 o'clock this afternoon. As you guys can see, I have switched out my clothing. Okay, let me come back because I've been to work. This is the afternoon. This is around 3:30-ish in the afternoon, and I'm now packing them up for delivery. That is what happens. So I pressed all the shirts in the clips before. That was starting at 8 o'clock this morning, and now it is in the afternoon time. It is around 3:30, 3:45-ish. And I am going to drop these off around 4:15, 4:30-ish, right before I have to be to work by 5 o'clock. And everything is in the same area. I am passing that area on my way to work, so that is why I am able to do it at this close of a time together. Alright, y'all. If you have liked what you've seen so far, please go ahead and like the video. Don't forget to subscribe so you'll be able to watch all my videos in the future. If you hit that notification bell, you'll be notified so you don't miss any of my videos. Alright, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one.